All right, let's talk about interest rates. The Bank of Canada held rates again for the 6th time in a row in July. And here's what that actually means if you're buying or selling right now. So on July 15th, the Bank of Canada held its overnight rate at 2.25% for the 6th consecutive decision. 6 holds in a row, and the next announcement is now September 2nd. So that rate isn't moving before this summer season's over. If you've been watching mortgage rates wondering when things will shift, here's the honest picture. The bank held because it's balancing a lot of competing pressure right now. Oil prices are elevated because of the war, which is pushing inflation higher. CPI hit 2.4% in March and has been sticky since. At the same time, the Canadian economy is weaker. Growth is projected at just 0.7% for the year, well below normal. And the bank doesn't want to choke off whatever recovery is starting to take hold. So they're sitting still, and forecasts suggest we are unlikely to see any meaningful changes in interest rates this year, with policymakers remaining focused on keeping inflation within the 2% target and a prolonged hold rather than a sharp rate movement being the more realistic scenario. What that means for mortgage shoppers is today's lowest 5-year fix is sitting around 4.09%. Variable rates are tied to the bank rate, which has held steady. If you've been waiting for a dramatic rate drop, that window is probably not coming anytime soon. Now, here's what this environment does for the real estate market. Stable rates means buyers can plan. There's no urgency created by fear of rate hikes and no euphoria from dramatic cuts. What you're left with is a market driven by fundamentals. How much can I afford? How much is the home worth? And what do I get for my money? In Calgary and Cochrane, right now, that's actually a pretty rational market to buy. The chaos of 2022 and 2023 is gone. Prices are more honest, selection's way better, and the math on home ownership, while not easy, is the most predictable it's been in years. If you want to run numbers on what today's rate environment means for your specific budget, send me a message and let's get rolling.